Have you ever wondered why some people seem unstoppable? Why, no matter the obstacles in their path, they rise above it all while others falter? Why they face rejection, failure, and even heartbreak with resilience, emerging stronger than before? Let me tell you something. It's not luck. It's not a secret formula. And it's not something only a chosen few possess. What sets them apart is mental toughness. Mental toughness is the invisible armor that protects you from life's challenges. It's the inner strength that keeps you standing tall when the winds of adversity try to knock you down. It's the force that drives you forward when your mind and body are screaming to give up. What is mental toughness? Mental toughness at its core is the ability to persevere through challenges, to manage stress effectively, and to stay focused on your goals no matter what life throws at you. It's not about being fearless. Fear, doubt, and discomfort are part of the human experience. Mental toughness is about acknowledging those emotions and choosing to push forward despite them. It's what allowed Thomas Edison to endure over 1,000 failed experiments before inventing the light bulb. It's what drives elite athletes to train relentlessly, often through injury and fatigue. And it's what empowers everyday people just like you and me, to overcome personal battles and achieve the extraordinary. Why is mental toughness essential for success? Here's the truth. Life is full of uncertainty, hardships, and moments that will test you. Success, lasting success, isn't handed to you. It's earned, often through grit, perseverance, and unwavering belief in your vision. Think about the greatest achievements in history. Behind every breakthrough, every groundbreaking innovation, and every personal victory, there's a story of resilience, of someone who refused to quit when the odds were stacked against them. Without mental toughness, even the most talented, intelligent, or privileged individuals can falter. But with it, you become unstoppable. You become the kind of person who doesn't just survive challenges, but thrives because of them. Now, here's the good news. Mental toughness isn't something you're born with. It's not reserved for a select few. It's a skill, a set of habits, mindsets, and practices that anyone can learn and develop. Yes, including you. Today, I'm going to take you on a journey. Over the next 2 hours, we'll uncover the timeless principles that build mental toughness, the actionable steps you can take to strengthen your mind, and how to apply these tools in your daily life. Whether you're striving for career success, personal growth, or overcoming a major life challenge, this is the foundation that will carry you through. By the end of this video, you'll have everything you need to start building your own mental toughness, brick by brick, habit by habit. And let me tell you this, the rewards of mental toughness go beyond success. They include peace of mind, unshakable confidence, and the ability to live life on your own terms. In the next few chapters, we'll explore what makes up the foundation of mental toughness, how to develop self-discipline and resilience, practical strategies for staying focused under pressure, the key role of purpose and vision in overcoming challenges, and how you can transform obstacles into stepping stones. Are you ready to unlock the power within you, to tap into the resilience you've always had but maybe never fully used? Then stay with me, because what I'm about to share could change your life. So, as we begin this journey, I want you to do something for me. Take a moment to reflect. Think about a time when you overcame a challenge, big or small. Remember how it felt to rise above it, to prove to yourself that you were stronger than you thought. That's the spark we're going to ignite today. Let's get started. Number 1, the foundation of mental toughness. Mental toughness is a term we hear often, but let's take a moment to truly understand it. What is mental toughness? Why is it so critical to lasting success? And most importantly, how do we build it, layer by layer, brick by brick? Let me make one thing clear. Mental toughness is not about ignoring emotions or pretending that challenges don't exist. It's not about being immune to fear, doubt, or even failure. Instead, it's about mastering your response to those challenges. It's about feeling the fear and deciding to move forward anyway. It's about acknowledging your doubts, but not letting them control you. And it's about treating failure as a stepping stone, not a dead end. You see, life will test you. It will throw storms your way, just like the winds batter a tree. But here's the thing. The tree with the deepest roots doesn't just survive the storm. It grows stronger because of it. Mental toughness is about developing those roots. The mindset shift: success starts with a decision. Mental toughness starts with a single decision, not a wish, not a dream, a decision, a moment where you tell yourself, I will not give up. I will not make excuses. I will keep moving forward no matter what. Here's the truth. Excuses are easy. They're comfortable. They're the mind's way of protecting you from discomfort. But success? Success lives on the other side of excuses. Success begins the moment you decide that excuses are no longer part of your vocabulary. Let me ask you this. How many times have you said, I don't have enough time, or I'm too tired, or I'll start tomorrow? Be honest with yourself. Now imagine if you replaced every excuse with action. Imagine the progress you'd make. That's the power of a decision. That's where mental toughness begins. The beauty of this decision is that it doesn't have to be grand. You don't have to wait for the perfect moment. It can start small. Today, you can decide to wake up 30 minutes earlier. You can decide to read one chapter of a book instead of scrolling through your phone. You can decide to take one step, just one step, toward your goals. Because every great journey begins with a single step, and every strong mind begins with a single decision. The importance of self-discipline. Discipline. It's a word that some people shy away from. But let me tell you this. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Without it, even the best intentions fall apart. Self-discipline is the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's waking up early when your bed feels too comfortable. It's sticking to your workout plan when the couch is calling your name. It's putting in the work when no one is watching, and the results seem miles away. Think about the people you admire, the athletes, the entrepreneurs, the leaders. What do they all have in common? Discipline. It's not just talent that gets them to the top. It's the ability to show up every day, rain or shine, motivated or not, and put in the work. Muhammad Ali once said, I hated every minute of training, but I said don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion. That's discipline. That's mental toughness in action. How to build self-discipline. Let's break it down. How do you build self-discipline? Here are 3 steps. Start small. Begin with manageable habits. Don't aim to change everything overnight. Focus on one thing, whether it's drinking more water, exercising for 10 minutes, or reading a few pages a day. Set clear goals. Be specific. Vague goals lead to vague results. Instead of saying, I want to get in shape, say, I will work out 3 times a week for 30 minutes. Track your progress. Keep a journal or use an app to monitor your efforts. Seeing your progress reinforces the habit and keeps you motivated. Discipline isn't about perfection. It's about consistency. It's about showing up day after day, even when it's hard, because over time, those small, consistent actions add up to big results. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. Don't wish for fewer problems. Wish for more skills. Don't wish for less challenge. Wish for more wisdom. Mental toughness is about becoming better, stronger, and wiser, not avoiding challenges, but rising to meet them. So the next time life feels overwhelming, remember, you are capable of more than you think. All it takes is discipline, determination, and the decision to keep going. Number 2. The 4 pillars of mental toughness. Mental toughness isn't built overnight, and it doesn't rest on a single characteristic. It's a combination of core traits, a structure held up by 4 strong pillars. Today, we'll explore these pillars in detail: self-awareness, adaptability, focus, and persistence. Each one is essential, and together, they create the foundation for a resilient, unshakable mindset. Pillar 1. Self-awareness. Self-awareness, the first and perhaps the most important pillar of mental toughness. There's a reason the ancient Greeks inscribed the words, "Know thyself," on the Temple of Apollo at Delphi. You can't be mentally tough if you don't understand yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, your triggers, and your blind spots. Why self-awareness matters. Self-awareness is the foundation upon which all personal growth is built. Why? Because you can't fix what you don't acknowledge. You can't overcome weaknesses you don't know exist, and you can't maximize strengths you've never taken the time to identify. Self-awareness is about being honest with yourself. It's about asking tough questions. What triggers my self-doubt? When do I give up too easily? Where am I strongest? And how can I use those strengths to overcome challenges? Practical steps for building self-awareness. Here are 3 ways to cultivate self-awareness. Journaling. Take time each day to reflect on your actions, decisions, and emotions. Ask yourself, what did I do well today? What could I improve? Writing it down gives clarity. Seek feedback. Sometimes others see us more clearly than we see ourselves. Ask trusted friends or mentors for honest feedback. Their insights can reveal blind spots. Mindfulness practices, meditation, deep breathing, or simply sitting quietly can help you tune into your thoughts and emotions, making it easier to recognize patterns and triggers. Take Michael Jordan, for example. One of the greatest athletes of all time wasn't just physically gifted. He was deeply self-aware. He knew his weaknesses, whether it was his free throws early in his career or his leadership style, and worked tirelessly to turn them into strengths. His ability to reflect, adapt, and grow made him unstoppable. So, the first pillar of mental toughness is this: know yourself. Because the more you understand your mind, the better equipped you are to control it. Pillar 2. Adaptability. The second pillar of mental toughness is adaptability. Life is unpredictable. Plans change. Obstacles arise. Success doesn't go to the person who avoids change. It goes to the person who embraces it. The importance of adaptability. Adaptability is the ability to adjust your mindset and actions in response to new circumstances. It's the difference between breaking under pressure and bending like a willow in the wind. Leaders who change the world share one thing in common. They don't resist change. They thrive on it. Consider Nelson Mandela. He spent 27 years in prison, but instead of succumbing to bitterness, he adapted his mindset. He used that time to sharpen his vision, to prepare for the moment he could lead his nation. His ability to adapt didn't just change his life, it changed the course of history. Practical steps for building adaptability. Here's how you can become more adaptable. Reframe challenges as opportunities. Instead of saying, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" Practice flexibility. Start small. When your plans change, instead of reacting negatively, take a deep breath and say, "Let's find a new way forward." Learn continuously. The more you know, the easier it is to adapt. Read, take courses, and expose yourself to new experiences. Growth builds resilience. Pillar 3. Focus. The third pillar of mental toughness is focus. In a world full of distractions, focus is your superpower. It's the ability to shut out the noise and keep your eyes on the prize. Why focus matters. Without focus, even the best intentions fall apart. Think of your mind like a magnifying glass. When you focus your energy on one goal, it becomes a powerful tool. But when your energy is scattered, it loses its effectiveness. Here are 3 ways to develop laser-like focus. Eliminate distractions, turn off notifications, create a dedicated workspace. Protect your time like it's your most valuable asset, because it is. Set clear priorities. Write down your top 3 goals for the day. Focus on them first before moving on to anything else. Practice deep work. Dedicate uninterrupted blocks of time to your most important tasks. Even an hour of deep, focused work can accomplish more than a day of multitasking. Steve Jobs once said, "Focus is about saying no." When he returned to Apple in 1997, the company was working on dozens of projects. Jobs slashed them down to just 4. Why? Because he understood that focus creates greatness. And the result? Apple became one of the most valuable companies in the world. Pillar 4. Persistence. The fourth and final pillar of mental toughness is persistence. This is the grit, the determination, the refusal to quit, even when the odds seem impossible. The role of grit. Grit is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. It's the voice in your head that says, "Keep going," when everyone else tells you to stop. Before J.K. Rowling became one of the best-selling authors of all time, she faced rejection after rejection. 12 publishers turned her down. But she didn't quit. She kept submitting her manuscript until one publisher finally said yes. That's persistence. That's grit. Practical steps for building persistence. Here's how to build persistence. Break big goals into small steps. Focus on the next step, not the entire journey. Celebrate small wins. Each win, no matter how small, fuels your motivation. Remind yourself why you started. Write down your why and revisit it when times get tough. So there you have it, the 4 pillars of mental toughness: self-awareness, adaptability, focus, and persistence. Strengthen these pillars, and you'll build a mindset that can weather any storm and achieve any goal. Number 3. Building mental toughness in daily life. Mental toughness isn't just for the big moments in life. It's built in the small, everyday decisions. It's not about climbing a mountain once. It's about taking small, consistent steps every single day. Today, we're going to explore how to cultivate mental toughness in your daily life through morning routines, micro-challenges, and the power of consistency. 1. Morning routines, starting the day. Right. How you start your day sets the tone for everything that follows. A strong morning routine is like a foundation. It supports everything else you'll build that day. If your morning is chaotic, unfocused, or rushed, it's harder to be mentally tough when challenges arise. Why morning routines matter. Think of the most successful people in history. Nearly all of them had structured morning routines. Benjamin Franklin began his day by asking, "What good shall I do this day?" Oprah Winfrey starts with meditation, followed by exercise. Tim Ferriss swears by journaling. Why? Because morning routines anchor your mindset and energy for the day ahead.
Key elements of a strong morning routine.
Here's how you can create a morning routine that builds mental toughness. Wake up early. Give yourself time to breathe before the demands of the day begin. Early mornings are quiet, free from distractions, and perfect for self-reflection. Practice gratitude. Start your day by writing down 3 things you're grateful for. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right. Move your body. Exercise isn't just good for your physical health. It's a mental toughness workout. It teaches discipline, builds energy, and boosts confidence. Set intentions. Spend 5 to 10 minutes visualizing your goals for the day. Ask yourself, what do I need to accomplish today to move closer to my long-term dreams? Winston Churchill, one of history's greatest leaders, had a meticulous morning routine. He would wake up at 7:30 a.m., remain in bed for 2 hours reading and dictating to his secretaries, and plan his day before even stepping into his office. This structure gave him the mental clarity and toughness needed to lead Britain through its darkest hours during World War II. I challenge you to craft your own morning routine. Even 15 minutes of intentional practice can transform your mindset. Remember, how you start your day is how you live your life. 2. Micro-challenges. Small wins. Build resilience. Mental toughness isn't built by waiting for big challenges. It's built in the micro-challenges, the small everyday moments where you push yourself just a little further. Why? Because small wins create momentum, and momentum fuels resilience. What are micro-challenges? Micro-challenges are bite-sized opportunities to train your mental toughness. They're the moments when you choose to say, "I'll do it anyway," even when it's hard. Think of them as mental push-ups. Each one makes you stronger over time. Examples of micro-challenges. Here are some examples of micro-challenges you can try. Wake up. 15 minutes earlier. Train yourself to get out of bed without hitting snooze. Finish what you start. Whether it's a book, a project, or a conversation, commit to seeing it through. Say no to immediate gratification. Skip the dessert or the extra Netflix episode. Teach your brain to prioritize long-term rewards over short-term comfort. Face a small fear. Speak up in a meeting, try something new, or approach a stranger with kindness. Tackling small fears builds the courage to face bigger ones. The Navy SEALs emphasize the power of small wins. Their training starts with a simple habit: making your bed. Why? Because starting your day with a completed task creates a sense of accomplishment. It's a micro-challenge that sets the tone for bigger victories throughout the day. Pick one micro-challenge today. It doesn't have to be big. Remember, each small step forward is progress. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines, practiced every day. 3. The power of consistency. The final key to building mental toughness in daily life is consistency. Mental toughness isn't about occasional bursts of effort. It's about showing up, day after day, even when you don't feel like it. Why consistency matters. Think of consistency as the compound interest of self-improvement. Small actions, repeated daily, create massive results over time. Success doesn't come from what you do occasionally. It comes from what you do consistently. Practical tips for building consistency. Here's how to build consistency into your daily life. Start small. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for progress. Focus on showing up even if it's just for 5 minutes. Track your habits. Use a journal or app to keep track of your progress. Seeing those check marks adds motivation to keep going. Celebrate milestones. Reward yourself for sticking to your commitments. Positive reinforcement builds momentum. Create a system. Set up routines that make your desired behaviors automatic. For example, lay out your workout clothes the night before to remove decision fatigue. Jerry Seinfeld used a simple method to become one of the greatest comedians of all time. His strategy? Write one joke every day, no matter what. He would mark an X on a calendar for every day he wrote. His goal? Never break the chain. That's the power of consistency in action. So here's my final challenge to you. Commit to one consistent habit for the next 30 days. Whether it's journaling, exercising, or simply making your bed, stick to it. Remember, discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Build that bridge one brick at a time. Mental toughness isn't built in a day, but it is built every day. Start your mornings with intention, embrace micro-challenges, and stay consistent. Do this, and you won't just build mental toughness, you'll build a life of lasting success. Number 4. Overcoming obstacles. Life is full of obstacles. Every step toward success comes with challenges that test your willpower and determination. But here's the secret. Obstacles are not barriers. They are opportunities. Today we'll explore how to reframe challenges, deal with criticism, and manage stress and emotions to overcome anything life throws your way. 1. Reframe challenges, viewing problems as opportunities. Every great success story begins with a challenge. Challenges are not here to stop you. They're here to strengthen you. The key to overcoming obstacles lies in how you perceive them. The power of perspective. Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This is the essence of reframing challenges. Instead of seeing failures, he saw lessons. Instead of seeing obstacles, he saw opportunities to innovate. How to reframe challenges. Here's how you can start reframing challenges in your life. Ask empowering questions. When faced with a problem, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or, how can this make me stronger? Focus on the solution. Don't dwell on what's wrong. Shift your energy to finding solutions. Embrace discomfort. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. Treat challenges as opportunities to grow, not reasons to quit. The Chinese bamboo tree teaches us about the power of patience and reframing. For 5 years, the tree shows no visible growth. But during that time, it's developing a deep and strong root system. When it finally starts growing, it can shoot up 90 feet in just a few weeks. Life's challenges are like that. They're building your foundation for explosive growth. Today, take one challenge you're facing and reframe it. Write down how this problem can help you grow or teach you something valuable. Remember, every obstacle carries the seed of a greater opportunity. 2. Dealing with criticism. Using negative feedback constructively. Criticism is inevitable. But here's the truth. It's not what others say about you. It's how you respond that matters. Negative feedback can either break you or build you, depending on how you use it. The two types of criticism. There are two types of criticism. Constructive criticism. This is feedback intended to help you grow. Embrace it. It's a gift. Destructive criticism. This is meant to tear you down. Ignore the intent, but extract any useful insights. How to handle criticism. Here's how to turn criticism into fuel for your growth. Pause and reflect. Before reacting, take a moment to process the feedback. Ask yourself, is there truth in this? Separate emotion from facts. Don't let the tone distract you from the message. Look for the lessons hidden in the delivery. Thank the critic. Whether the criticism was helpful or hurtful, thank the person. It shows maturity and keeps you in control of your emotions. Walt Disney was once fired from a newspaper for lacking creativity. Can you imagine? Instead of letting that criticism define him, he used it as motivation to create one of the most creative empires in history. That's the power of reframing criticism. The next time someone criticizes you, don't react defensively. Instead, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Remember, even harsh words can sharpen your skills if you let them. 3. Managing stress and emotions. Stress and emotions can either control you or propel you. Mental toughness is about mastering your emotions, not suppressing them. It's about staying calm in the chaos and focused under pressure. Why stress is not the enemy. Stress isn't always bad. In fact, some stress, known as eustress, can motivate you to perform at your best. The key is learning to manage stress so it works for you, not against you. Techniques for managing stress. Here are some proven techniques to manage stress and emotions. Meditation. Spend just 5 to 10 minutes a day focusing on your breath. This calms your mind and lowers stress levels. Journaling. Write down your thoughts and feelings. This helps you process emotions and gain clarity. Positive self-talk. Replace negative thoughts with affirmations. For example, instead of saying, I can't handle this, say, I'm capable and resilient. Physical activity. Exercise releases endorphins, the body's natural stress relievers. Even a short walk can make a big difference. Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor, endured unimaginable suffering. He discovered that while we can't always control our circumstances, we can control our response. His philosophy: when we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves, is a testament to emotional resilience. Stress and emotions are part of life, but you have the power to manage them. Pick one technique, meditation, journaling, or positive self-talk, and practice it this week. Remember, don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. Overcoming obstacles isn't about avoiding challenges, criticism, or stress. It's about transforming them into opportunities, feedback, and strength. You're capable of more than you realize. Take these lessons, apply them daily, and you'll discover that every obstacle is a stepping stone to your success. Number 5. The role of vision and purpose. Mental toughness isn't just about enduring hardships or staying strong in the face of adversity. It's about having a clear purpose, a reason to push forward. When you know your why, you can endure almost any how. Today, we'll explore the role of vision and purpose in sustaining mental toughness. Let's dive into clarity of purpose, visualization, and goal setting. 1. Clarity of purpose, the power of your why. Think about this. A ship without a destination will drift aimlessly. It doesn't matter how sturdy the ship is or how strong the winds are. Without a clear direction, it will go nowhere. Your purpose in life is your destination. It's what gives you the strength to weather life's storms. Why purpose sustains mental toughness. Mental toughness is about perseverance, and perseverance comes from purpose. Here's why having a strong why is critical. Purpose provides motivation. When times get tough, your purpose reminds you why you started. Purpose fuels. Resilience. Knowing your why gives you the energy to keep going when others give up. Purpose creates focus. It helps you prioritize what matters and ignore distractions. How to discover your why. Many people struggle with identifying their purpose. Here's a simple framework to uncover your why. Reflect on your passions. What makes you feel alive? What would you do even if you weren't paid for it? Examine your strengths. What are you naturally good at? How can you use your talents to make a difference? Think about legacy. Ask yourself, how do I want to be remembered? Connect your purpose to others. Often, the most fulfilling purposes involve serving or helping others. Dr. King faced immense challenges, but his purpose, to fight for equality, gave him the strength to endure. His vision of a better future sustained him through criticism, setbacks, and even threats to his life. That's the power of a clear purpose. Today, take 15 minutes to reflect on your purpose. Write down your why. If it's not clear yet, don't worry. Start with what excites you or what difference you want to make. If you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan. 2. Visualization. The mental blueprint for success. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools for mental toughness. It's about creating a mental picture of your success before it happens. When you see your goals clearly in your mind, you train your brain to believe they're possible. Why visualization works. Visualization isn't just wishful thinking, it's science. Studies have shown that the brain doesn't distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. When you visualize success, you're essentially rehearsing for the moment when it becomes real. How to visualize effectively. Here's how to practice effective visualization. Create a clear picture. Close your eyes and imagine your goal in vivid detail. What does it look like? How does it feel? Engage all senses. Don't just see it, hear it, feel it, and even smell it. The more senses you involve, the more real it becomes. Focus on the process, not just the outcome. Visualize not only achieving the goal, but also the steps you'll take to get there. Do it daily. Spend at least 5 to 10 minutes each day visualizing your success. Michael Phelps, the most decorated Olympian of all time, credits much of his success to visualization. Before every race, he would mentally rehearse every stroke, every turn, and every finish. By the time he stepped into the pool, he had already won the race in his mind. That's the power of visualization. Tonight, before you go to bed, close your eyes and visualize your biggest goal. Picture yourself achieving it. Feel the pride, the joy, and the satisfaction. Do this every day, and you'll train your mind to make it a reality. 3. Setting goals. The action plan for success. Purpose gives you direction, and visualization inspires you. But goals are the roadmap that turns dreams into reality. A strong goal isn't just a wish, it's a commitment to action. Why goals are essential. Goals give you something to aim for. They provide clarity, structure, and a sense of accomplishment. Without goals, even the strongest purpose can lose its momentum. Goals. There's no telling what you can do when you get inspired by them. 4. How to set effective goals. Follow these steps to set goals that stick. Make them specific. A vague goal like get fit won't inspire action. Instead, say, run 5 miles a day. Set deadlines. Goals without deadlines are dreams. Attach a time frame to create urgency. Break them down. Big goals can be overwhelming. Divide them into smaller, actionable steps. Write them down. Studies show that written goals are more likely to be achieved. Review regularly. Keep your goals visible and review your progress often. The Wright brothers didn't just dream of flying. They set clear goals. They studied aerodynamics, built prototypes, and tested tirelessly. Each small step brought them closer to their ultimate goal. And in 1903, they achieved the impossible. Right now, take out a piece of paper and write down one goal. Make it specific, give it a deadline, and list 3 steps you can take this week to move closer to it. Remember, discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Vision and purpose are the foundation of mental toughness. They give you direction, inspire action, and sustain you through challenges. When you're clear on your purpose, visualize your success, and set actionable goals, There's nothing you can't achieve. Your journey starts today. What will you envision for your future? Number 6. The power of environment and association. They say your environment shapes your destiny. Look around you. Who are the people closest to you? What kind of energy do they bring into your life? You see, success doesn't happen in isolation. It's a product of your surroundings and the people you associate with. Today, let's explore how your environment and associations influence your mental toughness. 1. Surrounding yourself with the right people. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Think about that for a moment. If you surround yourself with people who are driven, disciplined, and focused, their energy will rub off on you. But if your circle is full of complainers, procrastinators, and doubters, it's only a matter of time before their habits become yours. The science behind influence. This isn't just motivational talk, it's science. Studies in social psychology show that behaviors, emotions, and even habits are contagious. If your friends prioritize fitness, you're more likely to hit the gym. If they're ambitious, you'll start setting higher goals. But if they're always negative or lazy, those traits will subtly creep into your mindset. Practical steps to build a positive circle. So how do you surround yourself with the right people? Seek out growth-oriented communities. Join groups or organizations where people are striving for success, whether it's a mastermind group, a fitness club, or a professional network. Identify role models. Spend time with those you admire and who inspire you to be better. Limit time with negative influences. While you may not always be able to cut ties, you can reduce the time spent with people who drain your energy. Be the person you want to attract. Positivity attracts positivity. Bring value to others, and you'll naturally build stronger, uplifting connections. Consider the story of Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. Alone, they were talented individuals. Together, they revolutionized the tech industry. Their association amplified their strengths and fueled their success. That's the power of surrounding yourself with the right people. Take a moment today to evaluate your circle. Who uplifts you? Who drains you? Commit to spending more time with those who inspire and challenge you to be your best. Remember, success is a team sport. 2. Cutting negative influences. Now let's talk about the harder part, cutting negative influences. This isn't about being harsh or judgmental. It's about protecting your energy and your goals. Negative influences can sabotage your mental toughness by feeding doubt, fear, and complacency. Why it's crucial for mental toughness. Mental toughness thrives in a supportive environment. When you're surrounded by negativity, your mental resilience weakens. Think of it like planting a seed in rocky soil. It's much harder for it to grow. Your mind is that seed, and your environment is the soil. To grow strong, you need fertile ground. How to identify negative influences. Here's how you can spot negative influences in your life. Energy drainers. Do you feel exhausted or uninspired after spending time with someone? Dream killers. Do they mock your goals or dismiss your ambitions? Habit enablers. Do they encourage bad habits or pull you away from good ones? Constant complainers. Are they always negative, focusing on problems instead of solutions? How to reduce their impact. Here are steps to limit the impact of negative influences. Set boundaries. Politely but firmly limit the time you spend with them. For example, if a coworker always complains, steer conversations toward work topics and keep interactions brief. Change the dynamic. Sometimes people don't realize they're being negative. Try redirecting conversations or setting a positive example. Prioritize self-care. After spending time in a negative environment, engage in activities that recharge you, whether it's exercising, journaling, or meditating. Even Oprah Winfrey, one of the most successful and mentally tough individuals of our time, has spoken about the importance of cutting toxic people out of her life. She recognized that her energy and focus were too valuable to be drained by negativity. It's a lesson we can all learn from. Today, I challenge you to make a list of relationships in your life. Who adds value? Who drains it? Take one small step toward creating an environment that supports your growth. Whether it's joining a new group, setting a boundary, or simply spending more time with positive influences. 3. Creating a positive physical environment. Your physical environment matters just as much as your social environment. A cluttered, chaotic space can lead to a cluttered, chaotic mind. On the other hand, a clean, inspiring space can boost your focus and mental toughness. How to optimize your physical environment. Here are a few ways to create a supportive physical environment. Declutter your space. Remove anything that distracts or overwhelms you. A clean desk is a clear mind. Add inspiration. Surround yourself with items that motivate you, like vision boards, quotes, or photos of your goals. Control noise levels. Use calming music or noise-canceling headphones to block out distractions. Make it functional. Ensure your workspace is comfortable and efficient, with everything you need within reach. J.K. Rowling wrote much of the first Harry Potter book in a cafe. She chose an environment that allowed her to focus and fuel her creativity. It wasn't about luxury. It was about creating the right atmosphere for her work. Look around your environment right now. What's one thing you can change to make it more supportive of your goals? Whether it's cleaning your desk, adding a motivational quote, or finding a quieter space, small changes can have a big impact. Remember, your environment and associations are the foundation of your mental toughness. Surround yourself with people and places that inspire growth, cut ties with negativity, and create a space that fuels your success. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. Build your environment wisely. It's the stage for your greatness. Number 7. The compound effect of mental toughness. This rock may seem insignificant, but if I were to add one rock each day to a pile, over time, I could build a mountain. Mental toughness works the same way. It's not built in a single moment of bravery or resilience. It's the result of small, consistent actions that compound over time. Today, we're diving into the power of the compound effect in mental toughness. 1. Small daily actions, the building blocks of resilience. Let's start with a question. What small habits are you practicing every day? Because whether you realize it or not, those habits are shaping your future self. The key to mental toughness isn't making grand gestures. It's about showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it. It's that extra 10 minutes of reading when you're tired. It's saying no to distractions and yes to your goals. It's choosing to finish what you started, no matter how small the task. Every single one of these actions builds a layer of resilience and discipline. Over time, they compound into the strength you need to face life's biggest challenges. The science of habits and compounding. Here's why small daily actions matter. They tap into the power of compounding. This principle, often discussed in finance, applies to personal growth too. Think of habits as investments. Each positive action you take, whether it's journaling, meditating, or sticking to a routine, earns you mental interest. Over time, the benefits multiply exponentially. Research by James Clear in Atomic Habits highlights this beautifully. If you improve by just 1% each day, you'll be 37 times better by the end of the year. That's the power of compounding in action. Practical steps to build small daily habits. So, how do you build small habits that lead to big results? Start small. Choose one habit that takes less than 5 minutes, like writing down your goals or practicing gratitude. Be consistent. It's not about doing a lot at once, it's about doing it regularly. Consistency beats intensity every time. Anchor your habits. Attach your new habit to something you already do. For example, after brushing your teeth, spend 1 minute visualizing your goals. Track your progress. Use a journal or app to mark each day you stick to your habit. Seeing the streak grow will motivate you to keep going. Kobe Bryant, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, was known for his relentless work ethic. What set him apart wasn't just talent, it was his commitment to small, consistent actions. Kobe once shared that while others might practice for 2 hours, he would practice for 2 hours twice a day, every day. Over time, those extra hours compounded, giving him an edge that no one could match. His message? Small daily actions lead to extraordinary results. 2. Celebrating wins, the power of acknowledging progress. Now let's talk about something we often overlook: celebrating wins. Every small victory is a stepping stone toward bigger goals. Acknowledging your progress reinforces the habit loop and keeps you motivated. Mental toughness isn't just about grit, it's about appreciating how far you've come. Why celebrating wins matters. Here's the psychology behind it. Celebrating your wins releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical in your brain. This not only boosts your mood, but also strengthens the neural pathways that make your habits stick. It's like giving your brain a high five saying, "Keep going, you're doing great." Without this reinforcement, it's easy to lose motivation. You might feel like your efforts aren't paying off, even when they are. How to celebrate wins effectively? So, how do you celebrate in a way that builds momentum? Keep it simple. Small wins deserve small celebrations. Acknowledge your progress with a smile, a journal entry, or even a fist pump. Share your success. Tell a trusted friend or mentor about your progress. Sharing amplifies the feeling of achievement. Reward yourself. Set a small reward for milestones. For example, if you stick to a habit for a week, treat yourself to something you enjoy. Reflect on your growth. At the end of each day or week, take 5 minutes to write down what you accomplished, no matter how small. J.K. Rowling didn't write Harry Potter in one sitting. She celebrated small wins along the way, finishing a chapter, developing a character, or getting through a tough edit. By acknowledging her progress, she maintained the motivation to complete what would become one of the most beloved series of all time. 3. The compound effect in action. Here's the beauty of the compound effect. It creates momentum. One small win leads to another and another, until you're unstoppable. Mental toughness isn't about making giant leaps. It's about steady, deliberate steps that build confidence, resilience, and strength. Key takeaways. Let's recap what we've learned. Small daily actions are the foundation of mental toughness. Habits compound over time, leading to exponential growth. Celebrating your wins reinforces your habits and keeps you motivated. This rock? It's not just a rock. It's a reminder that every small step matters. Mental toughness isn't built in a day, but over weeks, months, and years of consistent effort. Keep showing up. Keep stacking those wins. And one day you'll look back and realize you've built a mountain. Number 8. Practical exercises to develop mental toughness. Mental toughness is not just an abstract concept. It's a skill you can train and strengthen, just like a muscle. Today, we'll explore 3 powerful exercises you can incorporate into your daily life to build resilience, sharpen your focus, and develop unwavering mental toughness. These are simple, actionable practices: visualization, daily affirmations, and journaling challenges. 1. Visualization practice, seeing success before it happens. Visualization is one of the most underrated tools for mental toughness. Here's why it works. When you vividly imagine yourself achieving your goals, your brain starts to believe it's possible. Visualization activates the same neural pathways that fire when you're actually performing the task. This primes your mind for success and reduces fear or doubt. How to practice visualization, a step-by-step guide. Set the stage. Find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths. Define your goal. Be specific. Don't just think about success. Imagine yourself giving a winning presentation, completing a marathon, or receiving a promotion. Engage your senses. Imagine every detail. What do you see, hear, and feel? Picture the colors, the sounds, and even the emotions of that moment. Repeat daily. Dedicate 5 minutes every morning or evening to this practice. Consistency is key. A visualization exercise for beginners. Let's try this. Close your eyes and think about a goal you're working on. Imagine you've already achieved it. Picture the setting. Where are you? How does it feel to know you've succeeded? Visualize every detail and hold on to that feeling. Practice this daily, and you'll notice a boost in confidence and focus. Even Olympic athletes rely on visualization. Michael Phelps, the most decorated Olympian of all time, visualized every race in his mind before stepping into the pool. He rehearsed every stroke, every turn, and even imagined how he'd recover from mistakes. This mental preparation was a cornerstone of his success. 2. Daily affirmations, rewiring your mindset. What you say to yourself matters. Daily affirmations are powerful tools to reshape your inner dialogue and build resilience. Your mind is like a garden. What you plant grows. If you feed it positive, empowering thoughts, it will flourish. If you let negativity take root, it will hold you back. How to craft effective affirmations. Be positive. Frame your affirmations in a positive way. Instead of saying, "I won't fail," say, "I am capable of success." Keep them present tense. Speak as if your goals are already reality. Say, "I am confident and strong," not, "I will become confident." Make them personal. Use words that resonate with you. Affirmations should feel authentic and meaningful. Examples of affirmations for mental toughness. I am resilient and can handle any challenge that comes my way. Every setback is an opportunity to grow stronger. I am focused, disciplined, and unstoppable. I am in control of my thoughts and emotions. How to incorporate affirmations into your routine. Start your day by looking in the mirror and repeating your affirmations out loud. Write them down in your journal or stick them on your wall where you'll see them. The key is repetition. Say them until you believe them. Over time, these affirmations will become your truth. Muhammad Ali famously declared, "I am the greatest," long before he became the heavyweight champion. By affirming his greatness every day, he rewired his mindset and built the mental toughness needed to back it up in the ring. 3. Journaling challenges, building clarity and resilience. Journaling is one of the most effective ways to develop mental toughness. It allows you to process emotions, reflect on challenges, and track your progress. Writing things down helps you clarify your thoughts and see solutions you might otherwise overlook. Types of journaling for mental toughness. Gratitude. Journaling. Start each day by writing down 3 things you're grateful for. Gratitude shifts your focus from problems to possibilities. Challenge journaling. Write about a challenge you faced and how you overcame it. Reflecting on past wins strengthens your belief in your ability to tackle future obstacles. Future self-journaling. Write as if you're your future self, reflecting on the progress you've made. This reinforces your vision and keeps you motivated. A simple journaling challenge. Try this 7-day journaling challenge. Day 1. Write down a goal you're working on and why it matters to you. Day 2. List 3 obstacles you've overcome in the past and what they taught you. Day 3. Reflect on a time when you stayed resilient despite difficulties. Day 4. Write about your ideal day, imagining you've already achieved your goals. Day 5. List 3 affirmations you believe about yourself. Day 6. Write about someone who inspires you and why. Day 7. Reflect on your progress over the week and how you feel more mentally tough. Oprah Winfrey, one of the most successful figures in media, credits journaling as a key to her mental resilience. She used it to process emotions, clarify goals, and maintain gratitude, even during her toughest moments. Journaling gave her the clarity and strength to navigate challenges and emerge stronger. Mental toughness isn't built overnight. It's the result of daily practices that strengthen your mind and spirit. Visualization helps you see what's possible. Affirmations rewrite your story, and journaling keeps you grounded and focused. These exercises may seem small, but over time, they create a powerful transformation. Remember, consistency is the key. Start today, and watch how these habits shape the best version of you. As we come to the end of this journey together, I want to remind you of something profound. Mental toughness is not a gift, it's a skill. It's not something you're born with. It's something you cultivate every single day through consistent effort, discipline, and a relentless commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've covered. The foundation of mental toughness. It starts with a decision. deciding that excuses no longer define you. The 4 pillars: self-awareness, adaptability, focus, and persistence. These are your anchors. Daily practices, visualization, affirmations, journaling, small, consistent actions that build resilience. The power of environment. Surround yourself with people who lift you higher. The compound effect. Remember, success is not one monumental leap, but the result of tiny, disciplined steps every single day. Mental toughness isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. You don't wake up one day with unshakable resilience. It's built in the quiet moments when no one is watching, through the choices you make every day. Let me leave you with a story, a powerful metaphor for mental toughness. The Chinese bamboo tree. When you plant a bamboo seed, you water it, nurture it, and care for it every day. But for 5 long years you see nothing. It stays underground, hidden from view. And then, in the 5th year, something extraordinary happens. The bamboo shoots up, growing over 90 feet in just 6 weeks. Here's the truth. During those 5 years, the bamboo wasn't stagnant. It was growing roots deep underground, building a foundation strong enough to support its towering height. Your journey is no different. The days you feel like you're not making progress are the days you're growing your roots. Every challenge you face, every habit you build, every failure you overcome, it's all part of laying the foundation for something extraordinary. You have that same potential within you. Right now, no matter where you are, no matter what challenges you're facing, know this: you are stronger than you think. Every successful person you admire started where you are, filled with doubt, fear, and uncertainty. But they made a choice. They chose to step forward, to act, to persist. And you can too. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for someone else to believe in you. The power is already inside you. It's waiting for you to claim it. Now it's time for action. Mental toughness isn't built by listening. It's built by doing. Here's your challenge. Take the first step today. Write down one small goal you'll commit to achieving this week. Identify one negative habit or influence you'll eliminate from your life starting now. Share your goal with someone who will hold you accountable. Imagine yourself a year from now. What does your life look like if you start today? Imagine the pride you'll feel knowing you didn't give up, that you pushed through the hard days, that you stayed disciplined. Your future self is counting on you. Your dreams are waiting for you. And I promise, when you stay consistent, the results will blow your mind. I'll leave you with this. Greatness is not reserved for the few. It's available to anyone willing to put in the work. Be relentless, be unshakable, build your roots. The bamboo tree doesn't apologize for growing tall, and neither should you. Remember, you're capable of incredible things. The only thing standing between you and your dreams is the decision to start. So, start now. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Now go out there and build a life that makes you proud.